Hello everyone, welcome back to another Diecast review. Today we have Erik Jones in the 2022 Tide Ride paint scheme. This thing is actually really nice. I never really got to review it because I never picked it up. I mean, I didn't really have a reason to. It was just, it wasn't something I really wanted, so I kind of skipped out on it. But now I've got a little project for it, so now we're able to review it today. I have always loved the Tide paint schemes. Very awesome cars, especially the Bristol Dirt car for 2023. Yeah, 2023. That Tide car was super awesome. Same with the Gain car too. Erik Jones on the box here. Of course, you got the diecast body and chassis. This was just a project I wanted to do. It was fairly cheap for it being the metal chassis car and for it being a Gold Series diecast in general. It was pretty cheap, so I figured I'd kind of make something out of it. So, yeah, got a little bit of a plan with this one, along with a couple others that we'll be talking about here later if I ever get to it soon. But this will be thrown in there and thrown in that little project here shortly, hopefully. I'm really waiting on it to get warm, that way I can do a whole lot of projects at once. But it might be a minute, so we're going to see what we can do. But anyway, again, onto the box here, just your standard 2022 box for the 2022 cars. Now, for the 2024 cars, they actually went back to, like, the 2017 style boxes. I don't know why. At least for the metal chassis diecast anyway, but we'll get to those whenever we get to those reviews. But anyway, Erik Jones, again, a very cool paint scheme, so we're going to go ahead and pop this out of the box and take a closer look at this paint scheme, this diecast, and hopefully there won't be a lot of flaws for this diecast, because when Lionel has a diecast that has like a lot of white on it, sometimes there's a lot of stuff that kind of gets picked up because white picks up everything. So hopefully this one turned out good. Here's a diecast out of the box, a very clean paint scheme, no pun intended, but yeah, very nice ride. I love the orange and the white. The blue's a little off because it's not like the Tide blue, it's like that dark blue, but I don't know, the Tide's still not bad. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a because it's like a petty blue. I don't know if Petty just kind of threw that in there for the paint scheme or just to have petty blue in the car or what. But I think it's a little off, but it still looks, good. Not bad at all. Got Tide right there. Of course, you got the little Tide target looking thing on the hood here. I got the hood louvers, got the ZL1, hood flaps, all that fun stuff there. Jones on the banner with the Chevy bow tie. Got the 43 on the roof. Nothing behind the 43. Do have a little bit of some quality control when it comes to the wrapping of the decal around the edge of the diecast mold here, because you can see they put that window in and it kind of pushed up some of the loose wrapping on the car, which, I mean, it's not a big deal. I'm sure I can clean that up, but still just a little bit of quality control issue. Jones on the rear name banner back here, and then there is nothing on the deck lid. There's a little bit of like specks and spots, kind of what I was talking about earlier when it comes to the white cars. So it is a little dirty, but I mean, it's hard to keep white very clean. Makes good for a race version, though. Food City right there on the back end. You can see some of the little spots and specks, back here as well. Food City, Camaro, ZL1, 43. Got the tail lights, bow tie, and the pop ribbons on the back of the spoiler here. U.S. Air Force, Food City, once again. Walmart's better, in my opinion. Totally not biased or anything. Focus Factor there. Erik Jones, got a little thing up there on the side. Don't know what that is. Mac Tools STP. What is that one on the bottom? Columbia. Okay, I couldn't tell on this side. Tide right there, nice and big on the side of the door. If we can, there we go. Champion Safety Clean. Something else is down there. I got the rocker box here, nice and painted. Got the little exhaust here, 43. Got that petty blue kind of thrown in there once again. Goodyear, NASCAR Cup Series. Goodyear tires. Ooh. That does not roll. That is a tough, like that. Okay, so that's how it's supposed to like look. These are rough. I don't know why those are so like solid. It does look like, however, the pin on the center of the wheel is actually turning. So like, oh yeah, look, it turns both wheels. They're not supposed to do that, even though they do. Maybe. Oh yeah. So these little, whatchamacallits here, these center points for these axles, I guess they kind of may have been hit a little too hard in order to be like put into place. So it kind of grabbed the wheel and turns the entirety of the axle. So that's pretty interesting. They're not really supposed to do that, but I don't know, here we are. That's actually kind of neat. I know it's wrong, but it's still supposed to be kind of a loose tire on either side. I guess more of like an independent tire. But anyway, 43 Sunoco, got the front end here. Got a little bit of detail on here. What is that? Just a bunch of little suds or something, little bubbles in there. I guess like some cleaning bubbles. Got the front end here. Of course, you got the, what am I trying to say? The front end, like grill, headlights, all that fun stuff there. Petty GMS. And that's pretty much it. I'm not seeing, like anything crazy. There's a little bit of quality control around the B-post, around that window, the rear name banner, but not a whole lot, was wrong with this car, so not bad. Then, of course, the undercarriage here is, metal. It is a metal chassis and everything, so, yeah, pretty cool little car. Again, I can't wait to actually do the project with it. It's going to be a little bit of a bigger project, so hopefully, that turns out pretty good. But I don't really have a whole lot else to say, or a whole lot more to say on this specific diecast. Really good paint scheme. Quality's not terrible. I don't know what's going on with the axles, but it's not that big of a deal. So with that being said, I do believe that'll be all for this diecast review. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you all watching with a T, not an S. Thank you all so much for watching. That's it for this video. Again, thank you guys. I appreciate anybody that tunes in and everybody that tunes in. But anyway, I'll see you all in the next video.